friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to compare two budget smartphones, the Coolpad Note 5 with the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. So these two phones are also priced in the similar category. The Coolpad Note 5 is priced 10,999 while the Redmi Note 3 is priced 11,999. So these are the two devices which offer really good specification in the sub 12K price point. So we'll do a detailed comparison and see which is a better value for money device out there. So without any further delay, let's get started with the comparison. So first step, let's see the design and build quality. So design wise, both are made of unibody design with metallic construction. You can see both have non-removable back panels and metallic finishing. But having said that, the Coolpad Note 5 offers slightly more premium finish. We have this chrome accents on the sides and on the rear panel as well. So that does give a premium feel to the Coolpad Note 5. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 has a simple design, but it's nothing really great in terms of design quality. It's a pretty simple design and looks quite decent as well. But having said that, our choice in terms of design and build goes to the Coolpad Note 5, which looks slightly better with the 2.5D curved glass as well. But having said that, there is a slight weight difference in terms of the usage. The Coolpad Note 5 definitely feels more heavy when compared to the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3. So that is the design and build quality. Now let's move on to the display. Now here we have 5.5 inches of screen size with full HD display. Both these devices have quite good display quality. You can see here the display quality on both the phones are really good. The viewing angles are again good. We have added protection for the display on the Coolpad Note 5. We have a 2.5D glass and also scratch resistant glass is available on the display. While on Redmi Note 3 we don't have really any added protection, but it's toughened glass. That's what Xiaomi says. So display quality looks quite good on both these phones. We don't really have a choice here because the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 also features sunlight display. So summing up all the display aspects, we would say both are equally good in terms of display quality. Now let's move on to the software and the performance. So here we have Android 6.0 Marshmallow on the Coolpad Note 5, while it's Android 5.1 Lollipop on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. Both have custom UIs. One is Cool UI 8.0, the other one is MIUI 8.0. Now we have the MIUI 7 on this device. It's not upgraded yet. The upgrade has already been released for Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. So we'll first talk about the Cool UI, which is the latest version. So it comes with multiple home screens without an app drawer, and we can see the settings panel is a custom one. We have added features like do not disturb. There is dual apps. There is a control center. Smart control is there. So control center is quite a different implementation, which is very similar to the iOS. We just need to swipe from the bottom to get hold of the quick toggles and options, which is again customizable. So that's something good from Coolpad. While the Cool UI looks quite good, there is also support for themes. You can download additional themes, but it's not as polished as what you see on the MIUI, which will come to later. So this is the themes available, and it does offer some added features like you can see Cool Manager is there, then you can see Rock Wallpaper. These are some added features included. So UI is definitely responsive, but the icons just not feel really rich. It's not that good. So that's one issue with the Cool UI. But other than that, it looks quite good. Now talking about the UI on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3, we have this MIUI on top of Android 5.1. We have this MIUI 7. MIUI 8 looks quite different. In the settings panel again we have a lot of additional options like child mode. There is also dual mode, which is not available in this device, but with the MIUI 8 you get those features. There is light mode. So it does come with theme support. You have lots of themes to download and a lot of customization options are there. In terms of the UI richness, we feel it's much better than the Cool UI with much better icons, and look and feel looks much better on the Xiaomi's MIUI 8. So that's the UI on both these devices, but the advantage for Coolpad Note 5 is that it comes with the latest software. Now talking about the performance, so we have a Snapdragon 617 octa-core chipset with Adreno 405 GPU on the Coolpad Note 5, while it's a Snapdragon 650 hexa-core chipset on the Redmi Note 3. The Coolpad Note 5 has 4GB RAM, while it's 3GB RAM and 32GB storage on the Redmi Note 3. Now talking about the performance, you can clearly say that the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 with Snapdragon 650 hexa-core chipset performs much better in terms of overall experience than the Snapdragon 617. The gaming experience experience is also much better on the Redmi Note 3, while it's not bad on the Coolpad Note 5 with the 617 octa-core chipset. Both are quite decent, but we would definitely say the Snapdragon 650 outperforms the Snapdragon 617 on the Coolpad Note 5. So in terms of the overall performance, we would say the Redmi Note 3 is our choice here. So in terms of the overall performance, we would say the Redmi Note 3 is our choice. Now both these phones have 32GB storage, dual SIM cards, 4G LTE and micro SD card expansion slot, and both are hybrid SIM cards in nature. Now we have a fingerprint scanner located on the rear panel on both these phones, and both are quite responsive and does the job pretty well. Now let's move on to the camera performance. So we have a 13 megapixel shooter on the Coolpad Note 5, while it's a 16 megapixel shooter on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. And on the front panel we have an 8 megapixel on Coolpad Note 5 and 5 megapixel on the Redmi Note 3. Now talking about the camera interface, they are again quite similar. We have a lot of options including the Pro mode, Beauty mode, and added features are included. So both are quite good and pretty easy to use in terms of the camera UI. Now talking about the camera performance, we can clearly say that the Coolpad Note 5 has a slight edge over the Redmi Note 3. Redmi Note 3 is not the best camera performer out there, but Coolpad Note 5 does perform quite well. It's not a best camera out there, but it still definitely has an edge over the Redmi Note 3 in terms of the camera performance. And again, in the selfie camera, it has a front-facing selfie flash that could be useful if you're taking selfies in low light. But additionally, the Redmi Note 3 does record videos in 4K resolution, but not by the default camera app, but you can install third-party apps and record videos in 4K. So in terms of the camera performance, we will say the Coolpad Note 5 has a slight edge over the Redmi Note 3. Now finally talking about the battery performance. So we have a 4100 mAh battery on both these phones, and both are quite good in terms of the overall performance, and it can last you almost 1.5 days of battery usage in both these devices. So there's no winner in terms of the battery performance on both these devices. They are equally good, and it won't disappoint you, and you can get 1.5 days of usage. So now we have talked about almost all aspects. So which is a better device out there? The Coolpad Note 5 with 4GB RAM and 32GB storage is available for 10,999, and the Redmi Note 3 with 3GB RAM and 32GB storage is available for 11,999. So there is a 1K difference. So for that 1K difference, you get a really powerful chipset. The Snapdragon 650 is a really powerful chipset and much better performer than the Coolpad Note 5. But having said that, Coolpad has its own advantage. It really looks premium, much better in terms of design and build quality than the Redmi Note 3. It has a slightly better camera, and pricing is also cheaper. So we would suggest you to decide whether you want a really powerful device and an all-round package, then you go for Redmi Note 3. But if you're a tight budget, the Coolpad Note 5 is definitely one good device to choose. If you're planning to buy either of these devices, we have the link available in the description. You can buy using our link, and that helps our channel. So that's all guys with the detailed comparison of the Coolpad Note 5 with the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.